The Calm English Podcast.
From Soft English. Today's episode is for that quiet, heavy feeling. The one that sits on your chest without asking permission. The one that makes everything feel a little slower, a little grayer, a little harder than usual.
You know that feeling, right? When you wake up and something just feels off. You cannot always explain it. You are not crying. You are not in a crisis. But you are not okay either.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Mia. And today on Soft English Podcast, we are going to talk about that feeling, really talk about it, and give you richer, more natural English words to describe it, words that feel more true to what you are actually going through.
And if you are listening right now and feeling a little low yourself, first of all, we are glad you are here. Stay with us until the end. Sometimes just hearing someone put words to your feeling makes it a little lighter.
That is so true. Okay, Ethan, let's start with something simple. Why do you think people always reach for the word sad, even when the feeling is much more complex than that?
I think because sad is the first word we learn for this emotion. As children, we are taught happy, sad, angry, scared. Those are the four basic ones. And we carry them into adulthood even when our emotional life becomes much more layered.
Yes. And the strange thing about sadness is that it comes in so many different shapes. There is the sadness that comes from losing something, a person, a relationship, a version of yourself you thought you would become.
There is the sadness that comes from disappointment. When you worked hard for something and it did not happen. When you expected something and life gave you something different.
And then there is that quieter kind of sadness, the one with no clear reason. You just feel low, you feel heavy. Nothing specific happened, but everything feels a little colorless.
That third kind is actually the hardest to explain to other people. Because when there is no clear reason, people sometimes say, "But what is wrong?" And you do not have an answer. And that makes it lonelier.
Because you start to feel like you should not feel this way, like you need a reason to be sad. But emotions do not always come with reasons. Sometimes they just arrive.
And I think that is one of the most important things we can say today. Your feelings are valid even when you cannot explain them. You do not need a reason to feel what you feel.
Yes, and giving yourself permission to feel it, instead of pushing it away or telling yourself to just be positive, is actually the beginning of moving through it.
Not moving past it. Moving through it. Because the fastest way out of a feeling is usually straight through it, not around it.
I love that distinction. Through, not around. So what does moving through sadness actually look like in real life?
For me, it starts with just admitting it. Not performing happiness. Not saying I'm fine when I am not. Just, I am feeling a little low today. Saying it out loud, even just to myself.
Yes. There is something about naming the feeling that makes it less heavy, like it was waiting to be seen, and once you see it, really see it, it starts to move.
And then something small, not something big, not a huge change, just something small and gentle. A walk, a song you love, cooking something warm, calling one person who actually listens.
And giving yourself time, real time, not just 1 hour and then expecting to feel better, but genuine, patient time. Sadness is not a problem to be solved quickly. It is something to be felt slowly.
And sometimes, honestly, it is okay to just sit with it for a while. Just be sad for a bit. Not every feeling needs to be fixed immediately.
That is such a healthy and honest thing to say. Okay, it is time for our word tour. Today we have 5 words because this topic deserves a little more depth, fewer words explained more deeply, with real examples and mini conversations.
Let's begin with our first word, melancholy. Melancholy is a deep, quiet, thoughtful kind of sadness. It is not sharp or loud. It is soft and slow, like a gray afternoon that is somehow also beautiful.
Say it slowly with us. Melancholy. Melancholy. A natural sentence. I have been feeling a little melancholy lately. Or, There is a melancholy feeling in the air today.
The beautiful thing about melancholy is that it is not always purely negative. Sometimes there is a kind of sweetness to it, like when you feel sad about something that was also very beautiful. A memory, a place, a time in your life that has passed.
I have been listening to old songs and feeling very melancholy. I miss those days. That sounds very natural and poetic. So instead of saying I feel sad for no reason, say, I feel a little melancholy. It sounds deeper and more honest.
Second word, blue. To feel blue means to feel sad or low in a mild, quiet way. It is informal and very natural in everyday English.
Say it with us. Blue. Blue. A natural sentence. I have been feeling a bit blue this week. Or, I do not know why, but I woke up feeling blue today.
It is a gentle word. It does not alarm people. It just honestly says, I am not my best self today, and that is okay.
You seem quiet. Is everything okay? I am okay. Just feeling a little blue today. I think I just need some rest. That sounds completely natural. So instead of saying I am sad, but it is nothing serious, say, I am just feeling a bit blue.
Third word, heavy-hearted. To feel heavy-hearted means to feel sad, burdened, or full of sorrow. Your heart feels heavy, like it is carrying something difficult.
Say it slowly. Heavy-hearted, heavy-hearted. A natural sentence, I left the conversation feeling heavy-hearted, or I have been heavy-hearted since I heard the news.
This word is perfect for sadness that comes from something specific. A difficult situation, a loss, a hard conversation. It carries the feeling of weight and sorrow very honestly.
I could not sleep last night. I have been feeling heavy-hearted about the whole situation, very natural. So instead of saying I feel very sad about this, say I feel heavy-hearted about it.
Fourth word, grieve. To grieve means to feel deep sadness about a loss. Most people think grieving is only for death, but you can grieve many things. The end of a relationship, a lost opportunity, a version of your life that did not happen.
Say it with us. Grieve. Grieve. A natural sentence. I think I am still grieving that friendship. Or, it is okay to grieve the life you thought you would have.
The noun is grief. I am carrying a lot of grief right now. The adjective is grieving. She is still grieving. These all sound very natural in everyday conversation.
I did not realize how much I was grieving until I finally let myself cry. That sounds honest and real. So instead of saying I am very sad about losing something, say I am still grieving it.
And our fifth and final word, low. To feel low means to feel sad, lacking energy, and emotionally down. It is simple, honest, and very natural in everyday English.
Say it slowly. Low. Low. A natural sentence. I have been feeling really low lately. Or, I do not know why, but today I just feel low.
What is beautiful about this word is its simplicity. It does not need explaining. Everyone understands it immediately. And it is honest without being dramatic.
Are you okay? You seem different today. Honestly, I have just been feeling a bit low. Nothing specific. Just low. That is very real and very natural. So instead of saying I feel sad but I cannot explain it, say, I have just been feeling low.
So today's 5 words are melancholy, blue, heavy-hearted, grieve, and low.
When you feel a deep, quiet sadness, I feel melancholy. When you feel gently sad for no big reason, I am feeling a bit blue. When something has burdened your heart, I feel heavy-hearted. When you are processing a loss, I am still grieving. And when your energy and spirit are low, I just feel low today.
For your practice, write one honest sentence in the comments using any of today's words. Even something simple like, I felt a little blue this week. Or, I have been feeling heavy-hearted lately. We would love to read every single one.
And if this episode helped you feel a little more seen today, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might also need better words for what they are feeling.
Remember, your feelings are valid. You do not need a reason to feel what you feel. And you do not have to push it away. Just let yourself move through it, gently and kindly.
Take care of your heart and take care of your English. This is Mia.
And this is Ethan. You have been listening to Soft English. Bye, everyone.
Bye.